What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is the return of Persona. This is Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I'm not sure if I've done this game before on the channel. I think I've done before, but I don't know about Ultimax. Anyways, the song is called Break Out of, and then ellipsis. Is requested by DJ Singletone and Arthur. Thank you so much. Before I get started, a couple of interesting things here in the description. Vocals by Shihoko Hirata, lyrics by Lotus Juice, and music by Atsushi Kirijo. Interesting. You know, when I think of vocals, I think of Lotus Juice or Lin. So this might be a first for me. And then the music, obviously I'm familiar with Shoji, so this should be quite interesting. Break out of. Let's just get into it. Now. Very pop, but it's got that rap influence.
Cause when the end comes, we're probably gonna go long. Take what is mine, I go get it. They all stay so repellent, but I'll be just fine. They might be any other day, but I don't wanna waste another day.
It's so catchy. Got this swing. Oh, break out of your head? I just caught that. Oh, I see. I like how Lotus just doubles his vocals. There's two of them a lot of times. There's that bridge. You know what's coming next? Chorus section. I want to be proven wrong though. I don't like to predict. Oh! It went up in key though. I do like that. I just noticed something. I believe that was my introduction to P4AU, but let me know if I have or not. I don't recall. It's funny because I just noticed in the bottom right corner it says opening theme, which is way off of what I was going to say. I was thinking this sounded more like some sort of like character select or menu type of thing. Not, but I was not thinking like title opening theme whatsoever. But I can hear that now. Okay. You know what's funny? Like it sounded a lot like Persona, but also not at the same time from what I'm used to. And the thing that kind of kept it feeling like Persona was the kind of like writing style, but also of course Lotus Juice. But speaking of Lotus Juice, there's something I caught this time that I don't think I've caught before. Maybe I have. I don't know. I don't remember anything ever. But he reminds me of Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park, and not only in his cadence and his voice a little bit, but also like the like ping pong back and forth with like his voice and like a higher registry singer. You know, in Linkin Park, it was Chester Bennington, rip. And from what I've noticed in duets with Lotus Juice, it's always like a girl singer or something. Someone that definitely sounds a lot higher than him. Which is cool because his voice is like really deep, so it kind of has this interesting dynamic. And now I'm trying to think of anything that I've heard of just him. I'm pretty sure I have, but I can't remember. Anyways, I just noticed that, and I also like that. Another thing I noticed with him is that he doubles up his vocals a lot, just to kind of add this sort of like delay effect. Like there's two of them speaking at the same time. That was pretty cool. So that actually reminded me a little bit of the vocalist, I should say, the Shihoko. For some reason, I kept thinking of Devil Trigger from Devil May Cry. I'm not sure why. It wasn't even like remotely that similar. Just something about her voice. I cannot tell you why. It just reminded me of Devil Trigger. Maybe it was just like the catchiness of the. I don't know. I don't know what it was. All I can tell you is that that's like the thought that went into my head. I'm like, this reminds me of Devil Trigger. The music doesn't, nothing else. Speaking of the music, it sounds very like J-pop, but also it's got like that rap influence. I don't think I've heard anything like that to my knowledge. Anything really that comes from like Japan is like totally foreign to me. I know there's like a big market for that here like in the Western world, but like I don't know any of that. So like the only thing I know is Minmi, barely, and I barely know like two songs, and like Baby Metal, and then whatever I've been introduced to here on the channel. So there's a whole like other world of music from that side of the planet that I'm not familiar with, but I'm starting to get a feel for like their swing and, well, at least for this genre. And that's why I think it kind of sounds like the Persona with like the writing style, which is this sort of very easy formula of, you know, verse, chorus, breakdown, and then back into the chorus. Although, in this one, although they did do that, they did something that is not rare, but you don't hear it all the time. And that's when they go into the last chorus, it goes up. And you can hear that here. Like it sounds, it's definitely different from the other two prior. Like all the keys go up, everything goes up, and the vocal registry goes even higher. It just kind of adds like this little like, I don't know if tension is the right word, but it adds this very clear feeling of like the song is almost over. You know, like it's time to start winding down. But here's this last bit of like pool before it releases into the end. And if there is a term for that, please let me know. But I have no idea. I just know I've heard that a couple times. I can't even give another example, but I know it exists where the last chorus it just goes up in key. So from what I got, I never, unless I have lyrics on screen, I have no idea like what they're saying typically, especially if they're rapping quickly. But from what I caught, which is just a chorus, break out of was like kind of a symbolism to, from what I gathered, it was like just like getting out there and breaking out of multiple things. I believe I heard break out of your head, and then she explained why, and then break out of your, I think she said face. Probably some symbolism there too. And I don't know if she said any other body parts or something like that. But to me, it sounds like, you know, pretty much the theming of Persona, from what I've gathered, is like, just go out, like, just do it. You know, just do it. It's like very positive. So not only is the music very cool and uplifting, but I've noticed that the lyrics are usually pretty positive as well. So it's like a feel good time every single time. Anyways, let me know more about Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I don't know anything about it. And have I heard Shihoko before? No idea. But that was cool. It's always cool. Persona, I mean, the odds of Persona not doing well is it's so tiny. And I'm actually going to listen to Persona again right after this, so it's just going to be one of those days. Thank you, DJ Singletone and Arthur, for that. Let me know more about this. And this is from channel PSC. I forgot to mention that. Thanks to everyone here. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Take it easy.